Well, you already know it is Wednesday. It is 6:30, and what better place to be? It's Out of the Box Sports, and here you are with the 215 boys. Two-thirds of the crew is tonight. Matt is at home. He's battling a storm down in Philly. That Philly crazy shit down there. But myself, Paul Spencer, Maiko, and I got my boy Cowboy Dave Yarnell. What's going on, brother?
How's everybody doing? We're doing good. How are you?
I'm doing well, man. I'm doing good. Listen, tomorrow night's the draft. Like I get kind of giddy off this stuff. I really do. I'm a big college guy, so anything can happen, anything will happen, and you're damn right something crazy is going to happen tomorrow, Dave. So
This is a big day for these kids. I mean, they're very excited. I mean, they're going to be professional athletes in what, 24 hours or so?
yeah, Dave. Dave. I mean, it's like normal people. Our age, we dream about hitting the lottery. Well, these 250 some kids tomorrow, man, are going to hit the lottery in some way tomorrow. So I mean, I give them credit. They busted their ass from elementary Pop Warner days to where they're at now. And what better way to have your name called on Thursday night live TV, round one, and to go up there and live your dream, man. You know what I mean?
I'm sure it's the greatest thing in the world. I mean, these kids, were from high school to college, and now they're going to the big time. And I hope these kids are ready. I really do. I wish them all the luck in the world.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about it off screen, Dave. You asked me that question being a college person, and I said to you, well, the question was, you asked me, are these kids ready from the college coming to the pro ranks? And my answer to you was, there's two positions, Dave. On offense, it's the quarterback, because we always see hit or miss quarterback. Let's talk about Zach Wilson last year. Had a great pro day. He can't even play. He can't even stay in a game. Even if he's healthy, he can't even beat out Matt White. You know what I mean?
Mike White,
Mike White, I'm sorry, yeah. We can't even beat him out, but then you look at that position there, it's hit or miss. We all know that, of course, every year with the quarterback. I mean, you got five projected: Bryce Young, C.J. Stroud, Richardson, Levis, and Hendon Hooker even moving up. But you never know with that, Dave. But on defense, I'll say linebacker, because what I told you, Dave, is linebacker is the quarterback position on defense. Okay. But in college, you can man up and play these positions, but in pros, Dave, you have offensive linemen running 4.5, 4.8s, coming down. It's a different game, brother. You know what I mean? To me, it's a different game.
It is. It's a different atmosphere altogether. And I think these kids, I just wish, like I said, I wish them luck, and I hope they do well. And I know, like I said, they're nervous. I know they are, because when their name's called, they're gonna be like, oh wow, or that kid waiting for his name to be called, one or the other.
Dave. Before we get to comment, Stacey, actually, I'll answer this one in a second. Here, we'll answer her question. You remember Aaron? We'll talk about Aaron Rodgers a little bit later in the show, but you remember Aaron Rodgers was projected top 6 player in that draft. He went 20-something in that draft.
I know. Brady went 6th round, if we remember correctly. I mean,
Brady wasn't Brady wasn't the prototype quarterback like Aaron Rodgers was built to come into the draft. And he was in the green room, Dave. He was projected top 6, and I felt so bad for the guy. They kept showing his face like in the green room, like, okay, well, a quarterback's taken. And there's Aaron Rodgers. Another quarterback's taken, and they zoom right to Aaron Rodgers. I'm like, can you leave the guy alone? Like, really, leave him alone. When he gets called, he gets called. But I don't know. But Stacey asked. Go ahead, Dave. Go ahead.
Just playing the waiting game for these kids. When is my name going to get called?
It is. I mean, it is. I mean, everybody wants to go first round, of course. Thursday night prime time. But hey, there's 7 rounds, man. If you get drafted, hey, listen. You know what? You're cream of the crop. You're the top 250 some player in the world. So hey, you know what? Run with it. Run with it.
Yeah.
Stacey says, who do you think's going first?
Stacey, I really don't know. I couldn't. Can this kid Stroud? I guess. I mean, I don't know.
It's going to be a quarterback. I mean, Dave, it's a quarterback. We know that. I mean, they already sold the farm. Carolina basically sold the factory.
They pretty much said they were going quarterback wise. That direction. So.
To me, with what they have, Dave, watching college film, Bryce Young is just a different breed. I mean, he's established. He didn't have the true weapons like a Jalen Hurts or oh goodness gracious, oh God, I'm drawing a blank here. Like Mac Jones did a couple years ago. He didn't have those weapons, but C.J. Stroud, I mean, if you think about it, Dave, I know you're not a big college fan, but Ohio State is wide receiver university.
Hey, I mean, you think of all the good players that came out of Ohio State. My gosh, I mean, it's just the name.
To me, if you take if you take Stroud, you take Young, you can't go wrong. But like I said, it's a diamond in the rough. It's a hit or miss quarterback. We don't know. But to me, Dave, I'm going to go Bryce Young. Because
Bryce Young?
When you talk about Stroud, I mean, you have Marvin Harrison, Jigba Smith, you had Garrett last year. You had Chris Olave last year, okay?
Mhm.
So to me, if that looks to me like a Mac Jones, that to me like Mac Jones when he had Devontae Smith, he had
Yes.
Jameson Williams, he had all these wide receivers out there. And to
Mhm.
me, guys, I think we have a guest coming in about 2 seconds here.
Do we?
I believe we do.
There he is.
There
What's
he
up?
is.
Can you guys
What's
hear
going
me?
on, brother? Yeah, we can hear
Yes,
you guys.
absolutely. Can you hear
You
us?
Yeah.
There you go. What's that
Well,
weather like down there, brother?
I mean, it's starting to like pour and all, so it's like
Okay.
I don't know. I was just like trying to get on here, and service is in and out, and I keep losing service. So if I lose you guys, you know why.
It's all good, man. It's all good, man. Appreciate you joining us, brother. We're just talking
Thank
about
you.
we're talking about real quick, man. Of course, the draft. We're on the eve of the draft here. Stacy actually brought in a comment, said, "Who do you think's going first?" And I was just telling Dave, I know you guys aren't big college fans, but to me, I referred back to Mac Jones at Alabama when he had all the weapons. Went to New England with no weapons. We've seen a difference right away. So to me, I'm taking Bryce Young number one because he did more without weapons than Mac Jones had. And C.J. Stroud at Ohio State, Olave, Garrett Wilson last year, this year, Marvin Harrison Jr., who's going to be the number one wide receiver next year coming out of the draft, guarantee that. And then you have a top guy in maybe a top 15 in Jigba Smith, wide receiver this year. So I'm going Young as a more talented person. What do you guys think? I know you guys are college fans, but what do you think?
I'm with you. I think Bryce Young is. I think he's number one. I don't see why he wouldn't be. Makes sense.
Who knows? There's always that. There's all that wild card, man. You never know.
Could Stroud be number one too? Obviously,
he could. Sure. I mean, he could. I mean, Joe Sullivan says Stroud is sliding, and it's like whoever has a great pro day. They had good pro days, but the thing is like people we look at okay the Cowboys. Okay, we look at the Cowboys. We want this guy, but as a fan, we look at it like this guy will fit our system. A lot of people out there look at like, oh, we want this guy, but real fans say, why? Or you're an idiot. He won't fit our system. It's a system draft is what people don't really get. You know what I mean?
I think that's a good, like, that's the fun part about the draft and, like, exciting part about the draft is, like, we've, for the past how many months, been watching these guys perform on pro day and hearing these teams, like, discuss of who visited them afterwards and who they want, but there's just so much talent that comes into the NFL in general, not just this year, but in general that, a team could have their eyes on a quarterback starting off, but switch the script and think somebody else is a better fit for that team, or you could go any way, different. That's the fun part about the draft and exciting and keeps us on our toes.
Lift up your earbud just a little bit like that way. Yeah. It worse. Yeah, it got worse.
Well, somebody was saying, actually, I heard something today.
Good.
I heard something today that they said that this kid Robinson really wants to play with Hurts. So I don't know how true that is. But
no, so he did have a report, or he did get interviewed, and that was one of the questions that they did ask him was if you could play with any quarterback in the NFL, who would it be? And he said
Hurts.
Yeah. So, I mean, just because he wants to play with Jalen Hurts doesn't mean
that's going to happen.
The Eagles are going to pick him up, because they might have to. Because I heard who was that other team that was?
I heard Atlanta. I heard Atlanta was interested in him.
Yes, Atlanta, and they're the 8th pick.
And
Atlanta's doing a lot this year off draft right now, and they're building that team. So, hey, listen, if you're all in on, you went out and got your QB, you're going with this QB here, you went out and got some other players as well. Why not, man? The running back is what you need. This is a generational running back. I mean, Robinson, I want to say honestly, if I compare him to Zeke going back in the day, and those two were in the draft, 1A, 1B, okay? As a Cowboy fan, I'm going to go Robinson. I'm going to take Robinson.
We've been down that road before, Paul. I mean, we've been down that road before with Zeke.
I'm just saying if they were in the same draft, same year, okay?
Right.
And I'm sitting there with the pick, and both of them are on the board, and I know I need a back. I'm not taking Zeke at 4. That ain't going to happen again. I'm never taking a back at 4 again.
No.
If I'm sitting at 26 and both of them are there where we're at, I'm going to take Robinson over Zeke. I really am this year.
Well, I think this kid goes way before 26. That's just me. I don't know.
I think he's going to drop. I think a lot of people are going to stay off the backs until maybe I want to say 20s, which we
Really?
have a shot. Yeah, we have a shot at 26. We actually do. I don't
That's-
think a lot of people are going to jump.
I mean, and that's like we keep hearing about him with the Eagles, about the Eagles picking him up, but they're going to have to trade up. But I also heard that they might trade up, not for him though, about a defensive tackle.
Really?
I don't know who that monster is, but they compare him to Fletcher Cox.
Okay.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, I made a little list for you guys. I know you guys don't know the names real quick, but I'll give you like my consensus top 5, top 6 of the position I think that we need. If you guys tell me the position, I'll try to like this 51-year-old brain. I'll try to like kick it in.
Before you go there, Zeke, yes, Joe, Zeke was a great pick for us.
He was. I mean,
cannot deny that.
He was definitely.
I did want to make a comment on that though, with the Zeke and what's his name, Bijan, or how do you say
Robinson?
Just say Robinson.
Robinson. So I think Robinson, like these days, like comparing from when we got Zeke, right, 6 years ago, 7 years ago, whatever, how many years ago it was, we were actually drafting a running back to actually carry our offense.
True.
Right.
Yeah.
So now if we were to pick up, not even just Robinson, if we pick up any running back, that running back's going to last a lot longer than Zeke did, because now we are a 2 running back team.
Sure.
Exactly.
So we're going to be able to pick up their 5th year option and all that, because we are saving them. We're not going to be running Robinson or whoever in general 50, 60 times. Like we've talked previously on shows, that we ruined Zeke because he was our main back, and we had to rely on Zeke, unfortunately, and we burned him out.
Oh, we burned out DeMarco Murray too, if you think about it. I mean,
And the thing is too, just like you said, Matt, back then we had to have the generational player to carry our load. Okay, we had to do that. 30 times a game. That's what he averaged. I think he had 300 some carries in a year, which is incredible. It killed him. But the thing is too, if you take a need running back, Robinson, a Gibbs, he's not going to carry the load, and plus you're getting him to maintain a 50-50 balance with Pollard. And the biggest thing too, you don't have to pay him this major contract. You have him for 5 years on a basically a 1-year deal of Zeke, what we paid him.
True.
On his renegotiation contract.
So, we paid Zeke twice, if you think about it, guys.
Yeah, he strangled us. He strangled us, bro.
He did.
We'll get some of the comments. Joe's asking. We'll get into this one here. Who you guys getting? What position you think? We'll talk about that in a second. Now we're talking about quarterbacks. Young is most likely consensus number 1, but Levis is actually rumored to be number 1 on Reddit. Now this is something that's crazy. Like I said, Dave, to you all backstage, the quarterback position, to me, it's more of a fit need scenario. Like with Dallas, okay, if we need a quarterback, to me, I'm probably going to go C.J. Stroud. Reason why? Over Young. And I'll flip it. The reason why, C.J. Stroud is more of a little bit more runner to me. He can get out of the pocket. That's what I've seen from Dak. To me, Bryce Young can't get out of the pocket. He's a little too small to get out of the pocket. He's scared. He doesn't like to run. I want that running quarterback. So if I'm Dallas, I'll take Stroud. But if I'm another team, Carolina, I got to go Bryce Young. It's all depending on what your needs are. That's what,
Levis
is big. He's a huge quarterback. Big rocket arm, too.
And I feel like just thinking of quarterbacks like Tom Brady, he was a pocket quarterback, and he was very successful in the pocket. But these days, with these kids coming up, and they're very athletic, they're very fast, that you don't have enough time in the pocket these days sometimes.
Exactly.
To pick and choose who you want to throw to. You have to roll out left or right to, buy enough time to just throw it. So
and then that goes what you said, Matt, too. I mean, you look at, the old lines in the NFL now. We look at the Eagles, top offensive line out there. We already know that. Well, how many times has Jalen Hurts, that line can break down at any time. You have to have wheels to get out of the pocket. It doesn't matter what O-line you have. Our low line is good, not elite, but look how many times Dak has scrambled to get out of that pocket.
But, I mean,
and he's one of the slower ones, I think.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Especially after his injury.
Yeah.
I mean, nowadays it's all running. I mean, we've said that before. I mean, with Justin Fields, Lamar, Hurts. I mean, today's quarterbacks are just running. I mean, that's all they do.
Exactly. I agree with that 100%. Real quick, let's read another comment here. Joe Sullivan says, Tomorrow night, draft show tomorrow night. Let's go. Tune in to see the John rep the different jerseys. I think and I count for about 8 to 10 of them. Joe, let me know which ones you have, and I'll try to flip it to. We'll get up to 20 that night. Okay. So guys, real quick, that leads into our thing real quick, guys. Tomorrow night, listen, we're gonna have a draft party tomorrow night live on the network. Kansas City, you're on the clock. Out of the Box Sports Live NFL Draft Round 1 starting at 7:30. Join us tomorrow. It's going to be our second annual live draft. It's so much fun. There's no better way to sit here with your friends, fans, and then all of a sudden you see a pick and you scratch your head like, what the hell just happened? I just don't want to say one thing. I just hope one thing doesn't happen tomorrow night. Last year, I wanted to close the show halfway through the show, never come back on again because that was the A.J. Brown trade happened.
Yes, it was. Yeah.
I hated that.
It came out of nowhere, guys. Remember?
I thought it was a joke. I thought it was a joke.
Everybody did it.
I thought it was a joke. I'm sitting here and I said no Twitter, and somebody commented real quick. There's a trade for A.J. Brown. I'm like, this son of a bitch is just pulling.
Well, I remember last year at the network I was on last season. We were at a place called Stanley Cup Inn, edge of Philly. But anyway. We were, and Kyle Quinn was sitting next to me, and all I heard was the Eagles just got A.J. Brown, and we're like, "What?"
Yeah,
and it was like out of nowhere, and everybody's like, "Oh my god!" And the whole place erupted.
I mean, anything can happen. I was happy with Tyler Smith being drafted. I was happy with that. A lot of people are like, "Who the hell is this guy?" I'm like, "Well, this guy's a great product. The only problem is he led NCAA in holding, and false start. But hey, it's another day, another dollar for another guy. But let's get into some of the comments real quick. Joe Sullivan says Jalen Carter. I think he's going to be probably the first defensive tackle gone. I got him rumored to go to Seattle. Joe Sullivan says, now Robinson to me, just like Joe says here, this guy is we talk about wide receivers running a route tree. Matt, you understand with that? Now This guy, this running back, he can run a route tree. I'm telling you, out of the backfield, he can run a wide receiver route tree out of the backfield and tote the rock, big time. I mean, he's huge.
Now here's a question for you. I mean, you obviously know I don't watch college ball like that. Is he a blocker like Zeke was?
He is. I mean, he can pick up some blocks. I mean, he saved his quarterback, which they have two quarterbacks out there. Manning's going to be there next year, of course. But Brock Ewart, he saved his life a couple of times, and he can pick up some blocks. And he's not afraid to put the pads down. He's not afraid.
Because I always like a running back that can actually lay it down, throw a hit, lay out for making a block to save.
Exactly.
Well, how many times did Zeke save Dak's butt? Oh my God! I mean,
yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. Then it's like TP is a fantastic runner. You know what I mean? He's quick,
right?
Cuts, but when you got that big running linebacker coming at you, he doesn't stand a chance.
Exactly. Sometimes you got to put your body in front of the block there. But listen, you got a 250-pound linebacker coming full steam at you. There's only certain backs in the league that can pick up that block. We already know that. But he can definitely pick it up. Joe says he's like a Falk or a Westbrook. This guy, he has speed like that. I mean, he's nasty. He really is. I mean, to me, we're probably 10 years from now saying this kid is Hall of Fame ready already. I think he's going to have that great of a career. But as long as the team doesn't zeke him, I want to say zeke him.
More power to this kid. I mean, if this kid's all they say he is. I mean, I wish him all the luck in the world.
So it seems like he's going to be a bonus to any team he goes to.
That's what I'm thinking. The way you guys are talking,
he's generational. He really is. I mean, I love. To me, I would love to have the Robinson no matter what. That's why you guys hear me mention the name Gibbs a lot on our past shows.
Right.
I think Robinson is gone. If he slides to us, I might be doing cartwheels outside. Honestly, I might go pick up a steak and play with a steak. I don't know. That's how happy I think he'll be gone.
Chainsaw.
I haven't fired that up yet, man.
Just for the noise aspect.
It's all about that chainsaw. You know all about that chainsaw. Mid-season chainsaw time, brother.
I'm hearing chainsaw from where I am for 4 years. Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
That's why all the trees are going in my backyard. Adam Glenn says,
until Katie says chop them down, and you're playing Paul Bunyan. I mean, go on.
Hey, I got the name for it, so why not, right? Adam says, Keith, you are a member of the Bird Gang. Happy wife, happy life. I'm not sure who you're referring to, Adam. Keith. We got Matt, Dave, and Paul here, so I'm not sure who you're referring to. But I don't know.
Yeah, Keith.
Ken Fry says, "Do the Cowboys go O-line?" I'll start with this one first. I don't think we do. Maybe late third, fourth round because we did get a guy from the Jets this year. You know,
Yeah.
we got Chuma, Oduga, whatever his name is, right?
Yeah, I love that kid.
And plus, you got Terrence Steele, man, coming off the injury. I think he solidified his name. I want to put him first. And Iduga gives us a lot of depth at right guard.
Ken, I'll answer your question. You know what? It's not a bad thing if we do. I wouldn't mind it one bit.
Yeah, but
I wouldn't.
Think we have
because Tyron, man, we don't know what Tyron's going to be this year, you know? So it can't hurt. That's what I'm saying.
No, of course, no, I know it's not going to hurt, but I think we have more priority than an offensive lineman right now.
I agree with that too. I do. Yeah.
Yeah, I think late round you can't go wrong with an offensive lineman. I mean, it's solid.
Absolutely.
In this division, it's a wear and tear division. You got to run the ball to maintain the game. So yeah, I like the depth, but we're going to get a Chuma. I'm fine with that. That takes away. You got him basically for nothing, really.
How many games are we going to give Tyron Smith anyway? What, 6?
Do we really have to talk about him already, Dave?
No, I'm just saying. I'm sorry.
But the number, I'll probably say 9.
Well, you said offensive line, so that came to my head.
Yeah, but
wait, is that the front 9 or the back 9 games?
You know what? As a Cowboy fan, I think we already know the answers.
I would say the back 9.
He's not going to show up. He'll be hurt. We already know that. That's a Cowboys.
Oh, Lord.
That's a tradition for us. O-line, Tyron Smith. Now, here's one real quick. Adam Glenn says the Eagles are going to trade for Derrick Henry tomorrow. I don't think anybody's going to trade for him. I don't think anybody's going to trade for him.
You know what? I keep hearing that. I don't know how true this is.
Not in the first round. He's not first round material right now.
I feel like they're just the rumors that want talk. You know what I mean? Right before the draft, get everybody's mind going crazy. See what happens. I mean, listen, I don't put anything past the Philadelphia Eagles.
I mean, they got that 10th pick too, you know?
Especially after last year. But they have wiggle room. They got trade. They can do anything they really want right now because of all the picks they got. And, I mean, listen, they literally have the draft by the balls.
What do they have? The 10th pick and the 30th? Is that right? Mm-hmm. Wow.
I mean, there's teams out there with 2 draft picks. If you got 2 draft picks, mid-round like the Eagles do at 10, you're Howie sitting there thinking like, okay, who's going to call me? What son of a bitch idiot's going to call me and give up the farm for this number 10 pick? That's what they're going to do. Say, hey, listen, we got players that we need, of course, but hey, you want to give us a first round next year? No problem. I'll run with 2 first rounds again. 2 this year, 2 next year. Why not? Broncos, they gave up their first round pick. Look at Seattle. They're sitting 10 and 11, or I'm sorry, first, I think it's 6 or whatever. Or 7.
Denver gave up the farm for Russ, didn't they?
They gave up too much. They gave up the farm, the milk, the wives, everything, everything.
The wives.
They gave up everything. They gave up everything out there for that. Like, God, exactly. Yeah, the whole pasteurizing system of the moo cows.
I know they gave up a lot for Russ. I know they did.
Too much. Dave.
The crate that the milker sits on while milking the
And I kept hearing that Russ was going to come to Philadelphia, but he didn't want to. Like, I don't know.
All right, let's get into some more comments real quick. Now, Ken Fry says, did Zeke sign his XFL contract? Dave, I'm going to ask you if he did or not.
I don't know. Did he? I have no idea. I don't think so.
No, he didn't.
I didn't think so.
Well, we'll talk about him a little bit later.
I am so interested in where he's going to go. I think he might stay with us, guys. I just do. I don't know.
I don't think so. Adam says, is Keith an Eagles fan? Adam, we don't have a Keith on the show, but I'm Paul.
Yeah, Keith, are you an Eagles fan?
I think he's referring to you, Matt. I honestly do, because I remember.
Because of last year.
Yeah, I think so. But Adam, that's Matt. That's TOP Matt.
Yeah.
Come on, Keith.
Everybody knows how frustrated I was with the Cowboys, and I still am on edge with the Dallas Cowboys. So don't put it past me in the future.
All right, Keith Parker, we hear you.
Now, you know what? We're talking about Zeke a little bit later, but I think this one, Zeke is actually going to get a job this year. I
hope he does.
Zeke is going into modeling. He is going to model the mid-drift top. And Ken says, ha.
Who's
he going to model for?
Hey, listen, man.
Yeah, he might come out of the draft to support the draft. He might be like the beginning, round 1. Walk out.
Oh man, poor Zeke. He's getting beat up here.
I don't know. I don't know where he ends up, honestly. But to me, honestly, let's talk about him for a couple minutes here.
His last play will always be remembered. I'm sorry.
That's a way to
Kellen
remember.
Moore set him up for that.
Big time. Big time.
You know what the thing was, Matt? I was telling my buddy this a couple of days ago. He was like, "You remember that play?" I'm like, "Yeah, I think it was." Just like you said, Kellen Moore set his ass up for the most embarrassing block ever in his life career of history, because Kellen Moore knew his ass was out and he knew Zeke's ass was out.
But yet I read Kellen Moore was interested in him coming to the Chargers.
I think he just wanted out. He's like, I'm going to embarrass you. I'm going to embarrass you. You know, I'm going to embarrass you on this play. I don't know what that was an embarrassment.
I didn't think that they had a chance of actually pulling that off.
Yeah.
Questioning.
Yeah.
I mean, not that I have to question anymore because both of them are gone. But my question is, somebody signed Kellen Moore to a coaching contract after that.
Yeah. Well, the Chargers did.
Well, let's see what he can do with Herbert out there. You know what I mean? Let's see what he can do with Herbert out
there. Does Herbert stay in LA is the question. I mean, I keep hearing they might move him.
He's franchise. I think he's franchise. He's got to stay.
Is he? Okay.
That's me. I think he's franchise.
If Kellen Moore messes up Herbert, there's an issue with the they'll see it's the coach.
No doubt.
I don't think you can go from dollar store clearance rack bread to anything worse anymore. Can I come up with anything worse than that?
I don't know. No.
Stale bread, maybe? I don't know.
I don't know.
Moldy bread.
The end piece.
Yeah, the heel of the bread.
The heel.
The heel of the bread, yeah. The heel that nobody wants. Yeah, there you go.
What, the crust?
No, the heel. Heel. I'll eat the crust. I just don't want the heel. You know? That's just me, but hey, listen. All right, let's get into something real quick. Let's do this real quick. Let's talk about needs. Let's go around the room. Round 1, we're only going to talk about, let's go round 1 and 2, 3. That's what we're going to talk about real quick.
Okay.
Give me round 1. What is our biggest need right now? Matt, I'll go with you. What is our biggest need right now? Running back. Okay. I agree. Dave?
Cornerback? You said cornerback?
Running
back.
Oh, running. I think you said cornerback. I'm sorry. My fault.
I mean, he may be in the future.
Maybe in the future. Yeah.
Oh gosh, it's so hard.
If Dak can't throw it to Brandon Cooks, we're in trouble.
This is true. I think defensive line could use a little help. I think.
Okay. Yeah. Defensive line. Okay. All right. I'm going to go running back. I mean, there's 2 running backs. Listen, if Robinson falls to us, like I said,
oh God,
can you imagine? So ecstatic. I'm probably going to go. Well, I'm going to be live tomorrow night, of course. I'm probably going to fall out of my chair and
if Robinson does fall to us, sorry to cut you off there, sir. Mm-hmm. If Robinson does fall to us, does that mean Malik Davis is out?
What's that? I'm sorry.
Does that mean Malik Davis is out?
Malik Davis is on his bags packed already for what happens tomorrow night in rounds 1 through 7.
That's why I asked, because I was, just wondering.
He might make the practice squad again.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Maybe. Yeah.
Maybe him and Rico can get a room together in the practice squad facility. Okay.
Poor Rico. Hey, I'm just asking. I mean, poor kid's playing his heart out to make the team, and all of a sudden,
Dave, I have one question for you, off topic, real quick. Okay.
What?
Do you have a Rico Dowdy jersey or a Rico's jersey? As much as you talk about Rico, I swear you're the president of the fan club, Dave.
Rico.
All right, let's go round 2. What is we? Okay, Matt and I say running back. Dave, you say D tackle or D line.
D line.
Matt, second round. What is our need if we get a running back in our scenario here? We got the running back first round.
Then I'd probably go defensive side.
Okay.
D line, edge.
Okay, on the edge, defensive. Okay. Matt, Dave, where are you going? You already got your D tackle.
That's not Matt. That's Keith. Get it right.
I'm sorry, Dave. You already got your defensive tackle. You already got D line help here. You got one of the top.
Yeah.
In the draft. Where are you going second round?
Good question.
Don't say kicker, Dave. I'll kick you off right now.
No, linebacker.
Okay. There is one guy that I'll mention. I'll give you the name real quick because I'm not going to go top 3 linebacker. There's one name that I want you guys to remember. Now, Dave, you and I talked about this many times when they took Hendershot, Ferguson.
Yeah.
Deron Bland. I was ecstatic with these names when we got
You
them.
were.
And look what they did. There's one name I want you guys to remember. If we get this guy, Overstorm from Texas University.
Overstorm?
Overstorm. I think his last. I don't know how to say his last name, but
okay.
Overstorm. If you guys remember, we had our guest last week, Steve, on the last week. He talked about Overstorm. Remember him from Texas, a generational 4-year starter, plug and play, safety, corner, linebacker, D end, one position. That's the name I want. I think he's going to go third, fourth round. I think he could be a second round player, somebody in the right system. I really do.
Okay.
Next to Parsons.
I wrote his name down. So
remember that one. There it is. See, there it is. Thank you, Sean. Sean from Texas.
Sean. Okay.
Yes. That's insane generational player. I love this guy. All right, so I'm gonna go D-line help as well. I like a guy named, to me, I think Jalen Carter, Brian Barisi, got CJ K-Away from Pitt.
You've mentioned Jalen Carter before. It's the first time.
He's nasty. He was the one that was involved in that car racing.
Right. I remember you saying that. Yeah.
Isn't that who the Eagles got their eyes on for the first round?
They do. They said they told him he won't pass 10 on the draft board. But I think he's rumored. Listen, he could be the number one consensus pick, honestly. He really could. He's that damn good. I think he could be that guy, but I don't think they're going to give up the farm when you have 4 quarterbacks out there, that can solidify your franchise. I think he goes to Seattle. I love him with Pete Carroll's defense. I think they're going to try to build that defense back. I really do. This guy's a perfect Pete Carroll fit for me. That's where I think he's going to go. So I'm going to go defensive tackle. I like the guy. To me, I actually like a guy out of Michigan. His name is Mozzie Smith, 6'5", 280. That's who I think we go second round, defensive end, defensive tackle, defensive end, both positions. I love this kid. If they can get him second, third round, I'm fine with that. So
Mozzie Smith, where's he from?
Smith, Michigan.
Oh, Michigan. Okay.
I love him. I love playing. I love Big Ten football. Love them, and they're ferocious. That all line is good, and he went up with it every day. He only game he got beat was against Baylor. He didn't show up with Baylor, but that was a spread team. All right, round 3.
Before you go there, Mr. Notre Dame over there, any Notre Dame guys you're looking at?
Yeah, but he'll be gone.
Okay.
Michael Mayer.
Okay.
To me, he's a baby Gronk. I think he's probably the best tight end I've seen maybe in the last 3 or 4 years, honestly, coming out. The guy is nasty, 6'5", built like baby Gronk. But I'm going to tell you another thing. I'm going to go tight. I'll start third round. I want to go tight end third round. I really do. I like Ferguson. I like Hendershot. But losing Schultz is a lot of yardage that we lost, man. It really
does hurt. Yeah.
And you lost that third down connection with Dak, man. You lost that Romo Witten connection. You really did. So I think, they're not really big blockers. I want to go out and get a blocking tight end. I'm going to stay with Michigan. I'm going to go Luke Shoemaker. Yep. Nice tight end. But I'm going to go third round. I know you guys don't know the names. Kincaid's out there, Washington, LaFoya, Latu from Alabama. I have Shoemaker probably 5 and 6 in my draft.
Where is he from again?
He's from Michigan.
Okay, Michigan. Okay.
Yep. But I'm going to go tight end third round. I think we need a tight end. I'm going to go running back, D end, D tackle, so round 2, and third round I'm going to go tight end. Then after that I'm going to go best positional player for our draft. So Matt, what do you got third round for me? What do you think?
I'm going offensive line.
Okay, smart as well.
Yeah. We probably need to start looking at Tyrone Smith's backup. Maybe start getting some veteran experience help for rookies coming into this year. That, we never know with him. Obviously, he's always been injured, and I think it's time. I think this is going to be his last year, so we need to start prepping somebody for our future.
Well, this is his last year on his contract too. I mean, thank God for that one. All right, Dave, what do you have on round 3?
Tough decision.
Better not.
I'm gonna stick with the offensive line.
Okay, smart as well. Yeah. Okay. I like it. When the draft happens, we're going to be live tomorrow. First round, we're not taking an offensive line, but maybe rounds 2 and 3. I know the Big Blue Power Hour will be doing a live draft. They'll be doing that second rounds 2 and 3 live. Nice. So we're going to coin that offensive line draft pick as the Tyron Smith replacement pick. Is what we're going to coin. That's what we're going to call it.
In the third round.
Now, Paul, who is your top tackle that might be available still around the second or third pick around that you think of?
To me, there's probably two that I love, but they're going to be. I want to say honestly, they're top 20 picks. I don't think we can get one. I think there's going to be players out there. There's a couple out there. There's one in Iowa that I like. I forgot his name offhand, but he's nasty. Iowa runs the ball. They don't throw the ball a lot. That's where I want to go. I want to go to the Wisconsin offensive line. Back to the Travis Frederick, the Tyler Baez.
I was going to say Tyler from Wisconsin.
Yeah. Exactly. I mean, if you remember, Tyler Baez was Travis Frederick's replacement when he left college.
That was a big jump. I remember that. Yep.
I want to go to a Big Ten running team. I want to stay away from the Big 12 because it's run and gun spread. I don't want to stay away from that. Be in our division, it's powerful. I want that big, nasty O-line guy. Old school, like not old school defensive nose tackle. I want him on the offensive side of the ball. That's what I want. I'm probably going to go with the guy from Iowa. But the top two, listen, Peter Peterskronsky, he's gone. Top 6, he's gone. He's that damn nasty. Other one is probably going to be Paris Johnson at Ohio State. He's going to be gone as well. Those two are the biggest ones that I can see. They're gone even before we can even lick our lips at 26, honestly, if that even happens. Right. Sean says regarding to Bijan Robinson, that's like a wet dream, Bijan falling to you guys. It's not happening, but Gibbs will be there. You're right. Gibbs will be there too.
I'm okay with Gibbs. Honestly, I really am.
I'm fine. The only downfall from Gibbs and Robinson is there is a huge difference. He's less in pass blocking, Matt, which you talked about. He can still pick up blocks. It's not a problem. But his route tree out of the backfield is a running back's route tree versus Robinson's wide receiver route tree.
So that's basic running back tree.
Basic running back. I mean, listen, he has speed. He's faster than Robinson. I'll give him that. He's faster. He's a Tony Pollard. But I just don't want that Pollard Gibbs combo where it's lightning. I want that. I want that power thunder lightning back.
What's their size comparison?
He's about 2 inches smaller and about 20 pounds lighter. Gibbs is.
Wow.
I need some meat.
Yeah.
I need a little bit of power.
That's what I mean. Yep.
You want that Derrick Henry is what you want.
Well, I mean, listen. I mean, Henry would be nice, but guess I don't. How old is he? You know what I mean? He's going to be wearing down soon.
Sure.
So, is it worth so much for him to only have a couple years out of him left?
And the thing is, too, if you take Henry, you got to pay that tag. You got to pay that tag on him.
Right. And
the other thing is it worth it right now? Like, I understand. Listen, I'll be honest with you. If the Eagles went out and got him a cheap price, I understand that move because that's what they need, a big back. Us, okay, we still have plug-and-play pieces that we need to get to that title game. We have a lot of holes. The Eagles are higher than us, okay? They don't less holes, put it that way. We go out and get Henry, it's going to be a rental for a year. That's all it is for us. I don't want to go out and get a rental for a year when we're not ready to compete with these better teams right now. I think we have more holes, honestly. That's me.
I agree.
I agree.
Can't argue. I agree.
You're going to give up everything for only a year or two.
You might as well keep Zeke. Might as well keep Zeke then. Cheaper price. Why not? Might as well.
So I'm saying they might reconsider him, give him a cheaper deal.
Yep.
But I need a bigger back, to be honest. Even if that includes taking a couple seconds off the 40. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. Sure.
Sean says offensive line, DeWarn Jones from Ohio State, 6'8", 374. That's what I need. That offensive line is what I need. Yeah,
What's his name? DeWarn Jones. Okay.
DeWarn Jones.
6'8".
Yes.
374. God. That's a big man.
He's a little raw on talent side, like snap count wise. But this guy, man, generational player. I mean, size wise, you can't teach size, brother. You can't teach that.
No.
You know what I mean?
He's a monster.
It's a monster, exactly.
378, I would think so.
Damn, how does he even walk, brother?
For a running back, that's big.
No, not running back, Dave.
Oh, I thought he said running back. I'm sorry. I was going to say, what?
Dave, if they have 370 pounds,
I was going to say, there's no way.
How they're growing these kids.
Oh, well, Fred Perry was a running back one time. So.
Must be from Texas.
It must be.
Insane. Oh, my God.
I got you.
That? Matt, what would you do, man? If we're coaching, like our league, of course, we're in the 100-pound category. You're less than I am in the category pound-wise. But if you see a kid double the weight. If they took away poundage in our ball, Matt, and you've seen a kid 200 pounds riding up at running back, what the hell are you telling your kids, man?
I'm scared.
So lay the fuck down. See ya.
Hey, that's what the Bears did with the Fridge. Remember, they put him in the backfield and let him run.
If that's me, man, I'm telling I don't coach offense, but if I'm telling my defensive coach, he's like, "What do we do?" And I'm like, "Hey, if he wants to get in front of him, go ahead. That's on his own life. I am not."
That's a Mike Ditka move right there, man.
I'm gonna have to sign. I'm gonna have to call timeout, set up a waiver, and let these kids know that I told them to step away, to not attempt this.
Let him go.
You know what I mean?
It's only 6 points.
To me, I'm just going out there, Matt, and saying, "Hey, just make an attempt. Whiff at the leg.
That's a big lineman, though. That's a big dude. Seriously.
Yeah, 378. Yeah, 378, 6'8". That's 374, 6'8". All right, let me ask you guys real quick. Okay, what would you give to move up? What would you guys give to move up? What would you?
That's a tough question.
I mean, we're 26. Let's just put it out there. Let's just say the Eagles are fielding calls for that 10th position. Let's just keep it straight with the Eagles at 10. I think they're mediocre in the draft right there. 10 position, top 10, great position where they're at. If we want to move up to 10, Dave, I'll start with you. What are you going to give up to move up to 10?
I don't even know where to go with this. I really don't know.
Dave, you're on the clock. You got to. Howie's calling the field in the call right now, and he's like, Matt. I mean,
what?
Brother.
Wow, that's a tough call because I don't know. I really don't know where to go with it.
So are you just going to hang up the phone and say, "Fuck, I'm scared of Howie. I'm not talking to him"?
No, because Howie would probably draw me in big time. You know,
he probably would. He'd probably fleece anybody.
God. He's good like that. You know.
All right, Matt. I'll give you
go to Matt because I really don't know where to go with that, guys.
What would it cost you to move up, Matt?
Give him Malik Davis.
Malik Davis and Rico. There you go. I mean, seriously. God. Maybe a Michael Gallup?
No.
I mean, I'm just throwing out names.
You would have to go future picks. Probably giving up our first round pick next year. Howie's not going to do is something cheap.
No.
I mean, you're going to have to give up future picks, multiple picks for him, especially that we're rivals. Howie's not going to give us a walk in the park for a trade up. I don't know.
It's tough. It's hard.
To me, I'm not going to move up in this draft. I think it's going to cost us too much because we're not where we want to be against other teams right now. We still have a lot of plug.
I mean, if there was a player that was like really standing out, we really needed to like finish off like championship team. That's when I'm giving up everything. I'll give up first round pick of next year, second round and third round for that player. Right now, so many different positions that one player for the first round is not going to make or break our team.
Sitting at 26, what does it mean? Who I don't know.
Yeah, I'm staying at 26 because just like Matt said, like if I'm positioned, if I made it to the Super Bowl last year and I lost, okay, in the Eagles position I lost, and I needed that generational running back losing Zeke, I'll give up my damn farm, the milker, everything, the whole scenario for a Bijan Robinson because that's what I need to win now. We can't do that with one player right now. We can't do it. No way. No.
And we're still, I think, a couple of years away from actually being that contender where we need to be, where we want to be at least. You know what I mean?
We're still climbing that ladder. You know.
I agree. Yeah, we're not there yet. We're above.
We're almost there.
We're almost there. I mean, we're heads above water. We've been there for a while now. But to me, listen, I want to jump out of the pool and check out the girls on the side. You know, that's what I want to do. I don't want to stuck in the pool. You know, like all damn day long. That's just
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, I mean, I love that scenario. If we can, call Howie at 10 and say, look, we got Rico Dowdy, we have Malik Davis, and we'll give you a third round pick next year. I mean, who the hell wouldn't want Rico Dowdy and Malik Davis? You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
I mean, come on. I mean, all they got to do is just rewatch Dave on the shows. He'll tell you how great they are. You know what I
mean? Yeah. Right.
Hey, Rico runs hard. Like I tell you.
Yeah, on the 5 carries that he got in the last 2 years, Dave. It's
he was injured though. He got hurt. You can't say that. Come on.
Now how he's listening. You don't want him. Now you just said he's
injured. But I said he was. He's fine now. He's ready to go.
You're supposed to boost his rating up, Dave. Now.
Okay, fine. Rico, give you.
He's the man.
He's the guy.
Exactly. Yeah, Dave. Come on now. His stock rating went down, brother. But let's
give up a Hendershot. I don't know. I mean,
don't know. You're not giving up Hendershot or Ferguson. No, Dave. No. We still have 4 years of these guys left.
I said Gallup, and you laughed at me. I mean, why not? I got 2 solid receivers.
Let's talk about a move that actually happened in the NFL here. Something we've been debating for a while. When is it going to happen? When is it going to happen? What's going to happen? Aaron Rodgers to the New York Jets.
About time. I mean, my God, it took forever for this thing to happen.
I think we have the Jets this year too, don't we?
Do we? I think we do. Do we play we do play the Jets this year?
Yes, we do. Another game versus Aaron Rodgers.
Is that at home or is it away?
I didn't even look. I know what they're on the schedule this year. I know that.
If I was this way, I'm going. Let's go.
Listen, Jets are going to be the team this year.
They're you know what? They're on the rise.
Wait, hold on. You know what was I keep laughing at because I keep seeing it is when Zach Wilson keeps saying about whatever quarterback comes, I'm going to give him hell in practice. I'm like, oh God. And now Aaron Rodgers is that guy. You're not giving Aaron Rodgers hell.
Zach is going to work his butt off to beat Aaron Rodgers.
You know what, man? It's so funny. I love how you said that. Like, Zach Wilson's all talk, all bullshit. Aaron Rodgers, we already know he could be HOF the first year he's nominated for it. To me, I can just see the memes already where Zach Wilson's sitting in a dark room. Like Aaron Rodgers was meditating.
Oh, yeah.
I can see that happening now.
Days.
Why are you there? Aaron Rodgers told me to go to my room and turn all the lights.
Oh, God. Wait, before it comes out, you should make it up.
I should. You know what? That's right. I'm going to trademark that shit. That's right. I'm going to work on that tonight. I'm going to work on that tonight.
This kid Wilson's going to work his butt off, though, to make that, to really.
You're going to be Aaron Rodgers?
I'm not saying he's going to do it. I'm saying, but he's going to work hard to try.
Listen,
you got beat out by Mike White.
I get it, but I'm just saying.
Regardless of what Zach Wilson will do off season and preseason type shit, they will never start him over Aaron Rodgers.
No,
especially the type of money they're getting ready to pay him.
You know that, I know that, but I'm just saying. All I'm saying is the kid's going to work hard.
The best thing for Zach Wilson, honestly. Okay, we know Aaron Rodgers is not going to play in preseason. We already know that he's not playing those 4 games. We know that. Here's the best scenario for Zach Wilson.
3 games.
3 games. Okay, whatever it is, Dave. He's going to need 5 or 6 the way he is. Here's the best thing for Zach Wilson. Bust your ass, like you said. Go out in preseason, ball out, put an audition tape out there, because some quarterback is going to get hurt in the OTAs or whatever. There's your signing right there. Go get a job.
Some team might want him. You never know.
Yeah, just like Malik Davis and Rico Dowdy put together.
Hey, you never know.
Package deal, baby. There you go. Running back, quarterback.
What pick is? Not that it matters. I'm going way off topic here, but what pick is Jacksonville? What pick is Jacksonville?
Oh, I don't even know, Dave. Here, hold on a second. I have the banner right here, actually.
No.
Let me see real quick. Where the hell was the draft?
No, they're out there, aren't they?
I'm just wondering I'm wondering what Doug's thinking. That's all.
Jacksonville is where the hell is Jacksonville?
25.
25?
25.
Okay. 25.
They're under us.
25. Wow. Okay. Damn. Hey.
I'm just interested to see what Doug's going to do. That's all.
Don't take Robinson. Just don't take Robinson from me. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, because Doug, you never know what Doug's going to do.
You never know.
Listen, it could be the year we got CD Lamb fell on our laps.
All right, Sean says, I'm doing a mock right now. You guys are offering me picks 26, 58, 2024 for a second and fourth round pick for 10. Would I do it? Oh, hell no, I wouldn't either.
No.
No, I wouldn't do that either. No.
No.
Instead of 10, you got to get up a lot more, man. You got to give me your first round and a plug and play player. Just maybe they don't need Gallup. We know that. They don't need Gallup. They don't have no room for him.
I just threw his name out there.
No, I know. I'm just saying they need something bigger than that. They need that name draw.
I mean, he is a name. He's good.
It's a little something better than Rico Dowdy. A little bit something better there.
Just put Rico on the side for now.
Oh my God! I want to see if he actually makes the team next year. I really do.
He will.
Well, I'm sure XFL are looking for people.
He'll be on the practice squad.
I think he's like so far down the depth chart. Hell, I'm putting Turpin above him in the backfield.
Oh, Terp. Yeah, don't forget about Terp.
Wow.
Terp.
Yeah. But real quick, guys, before we get out of here, final thoughts, let's read some of our sponsors here real quick. Here's to take a look at our schedule here, guys. We have something for everybody. You always think outside the box. We got you covered Monday all the way to Saturday, and 3 times on Wednesday and 2 times on Thursday. We got you covered. NFL, NHL, we got you covered. Also, Dan the Man is going to be doing his New York Rangers show pregame, postgame, even though he's kind of pissed off being tied 2-2 with that series there. But check him out. He'll be on tomorrow night for that show there. Monkey Cold Coffee, guys. I can't say enough about this. Look, I'm a proud believer of this. I drink it every day. Bourbon, chocolate infused coffee. Coconut rum drops tonight at midnight. Join the cult, the evolution of infused coffee. Give them a call. Give them a checkout. Excuse me. Give them a call. Give them time at the checkout. Use code OOTB Sports at the checkout. You get 10% off. Guaranteed you'll love it. Also, guys, I'm very proud to announce Jay Fine, 1-800-HURT-123. Attorney Big Al, Jason Fine. He has 3 offices. Give him a call. Philadelphia, Cherry Hill, and including the Pittsburgh area. I am back working for Jason Fine full-time at home, taking all the calls in the Pittsburgh area up here. So you give him a call at 267-962-4895, or you can call me at 267-303-7324 for a free consultation. MVA, slip and fall, workman's comp, personal injury claims, we got you covered. And I promise you, if you give myself or Jason a call, you'll be getting guaranteed a given rate of 33 1/3%, not that 45 to 50 BS crap. And also, guys, Ken Fry, one of our hosts of the Batcave and Vegas Sports Scene, he's the coach of Not Your Average James. Right now, they're looking for donations because the cost of travel, Dave, as you know, softball is so expensive. One of the tournaments are like $400 to $600, and they do 4 or 5 tournaments a year. So, guys, reach out to them if you can. $1, a penny, whatever you can. Greatly appreciate it. You may reach out to him directly. They thank you for all the girls. Thank you, an organization. Greatly appreciate you in advance. And also, guys, last one, not least, tomorrow night, 7:30. Guys, we have a draft party, the 2nd annual draft party. I'm telling you, this is going to be loads of fun. Join us, comment, let us know who you're going to pick, who do you think is going to pick, because I think you have a better chance of hitting the March Madness bracket than getting the NFL draft 100%, because some team is going to take somebody. You never know when Rico Dowdy will go. You never know.
You never know. You never know.
Never know. So, guys, listen, man. As
Rico.
Oh God, Dave.
Get us
you brought his name up.
Get us out of here, Paul.
You brought his name up.
Dave, I'll make you a bet real quick, because I'm a betting man.
God, everything's a bet with you. But go ahead.
Has Rico ever scored a touchdown with Dallas Cowboys in a regular season game?
I was going to say preseason he did.
That's why I said regular season, Dave.
I don't believe he has, though.
I'll make a bet with you right now, and this is live on the air, and everybody can hold me to this.
Oh,
Dave,
God.
You don't have to give me anything, Dave. I'm going to give you a present, okay?
Okay.
The day Rico Dowdy scores a regular season touchdown, I will buy you a personalized Nike jersey and send it to your ass.
Woo!
Yes,
I'll be waiting a long time for that.
Can I wait for that jersey too?
Matt, you know what? It's money that's going to sit there and grow cobwebs, because I ain't never spending that damn money. That ain't never going to happen.
Hey, it's all good.
Nope.
Oh, man.
Get us out of here.
Wait, watch. It would be like the first game of the season. Damn.
There's something going to happen on a screen pass, which we never see. Rico's going to come out of the backfield, get a screen, take it 80 yards, and I'm going to be like, let me NFL.com. I'm ordering it. Oh, my God. But guys, before we get out, we already know what we do here. Let's kick it to our final thoughts here. Dave, you're on the clock, brother. So
final thoughts. All right. If you're watching the draft tomorrow, enjoy it. Have fun. Go do your party, do your, whatever you're doing.
No, you're going to come to Out of the Box tomorrow night, Dave.
We're going to come out of the box. Check us out. We'll definitely be there. And have some fun with it. I mean, enjoy the draft. Whatever team you're voting for, I hope you get the player you want.
I don't. You're too nice.
I'm too nice. I know. I'm sorry. I'm the nice guy on the show.
Really
yeah, let's just no cap. Screw your team, the Dallas Cowboys. I hope you don't get anybody you want, first, second, third round, sixth round. I don't give a shit. I hope you get nobody you want, and I hope don't get injured. I hope nobody gets injured this year.
No.
However, I hope they do terrible for your team. For our team, I hope we get who we want. That they're actually something we could very much use in our squad to help us actually get to the point that we are contenders and not
Pretender.
To every other team, because that's what we are.
Mm.
But enjoy the draft. I'm excited. I can't wait.
Fun.
I can't wait till tomorrow. And I will be watching with you guys. So.
Yeah, I have to agree with you, Matt. I'm not going to say anything Dave said because I say
he never agrees with me. So what's the matter?
Screw your team. 26. I want Robinson. If I can't get Robinson, screw everybody else's draft. I hope it goes shitty for you. Number one. I hope you don't get who the hell you want. I hope.
Let's be honest.
I hope the 15 minutes goes and that son of a bitch taking the card up there falls and you miss your pick. I don't give a damn what happens to you. I really don't.
Forget to submit it.
Yeah, you forget to submit it. You misspell a fucking word and they can't take it because you misspelled the shit. I don't know. I don't care. All I care about is 26. I want the best damn player available. I want Robinson. If he's not there, let's get a player that we can use and not just a name draw. But other than that, man, I'm not even going to talk about the regular season. I want to get to the draft first, and have a great draft. So guys, join us tomorrow night, 7:30.
I wish these kids the best of luck. I really do, because they've worked their butts off to go where they'll be tomorrow and days on.
That's right.
Yeah.
See, we got to keep Dave in check once in a while.
I keep it real too, Eileen. I try, but these kids worked hard. They deserve to go where they go.
Keeping it real, Rico Dowdy.
Hey, leave our Rico alone.
No, yeah. All honesty, though, real quick. Part that I love about the draft, though, is post-draft where you see all the videos of the coaches calling these players and literally changing their lives.
Sure.
So because there are some families that are not fortunate enough that are capable of
very true
affording their the college experience that they really wanted to or whatever. So getting to this point and working their asses off to get to this point at least, and possibly make it to the NFL. I love that, and I wish everybody the best of luck moving forward.
I do too. Absolutely.
Matt, I couldn't agree with you more. We coach Little League football, Matt, and when you talk to a little kid on the sideline or whatever in a huddle, where do you see yourself in the next 30 years? Coach, I see myself in the NFL draft.
It's their dream,
It's a dream that they do, and it's something that, we look forward to every year. And listen, these players bust their ass, man. We sit on the sidelines. We can do our pros and cons, our advantage on these players. They're the ones on the field, man, since age 5 to 21 now, 23 years old, for almost 20 years busting their ass. So they deserve all the spotlight and the credit. But you guys remember
these kids have a future ahead of them. This is the future for these guys.
Of course. Do you guys remember when Andrew Luck was drafted? Do you guys remember what he pulled out?
No. No.
Now, this was in modern day technology days. So after he was drafted, just like Matt said, they're in the pre-room, the green room. They're showing you where you're going. They call your name. And before you get up, you hug your mom, your dad, your coach. Mm-hmm. He hugged his mom. He hugged his dad. He pulled out of his pocket a flip phone.
I was going to say a flip phone, but
I was thinking, right.
I couldn't believe when he did that. I was like, wow, this dude is still so humble, though. You know what I mean? Where that guy is just that type of dude. Like, like nowadays, of course, it's all about the drip, as people say, the drip. The drip. You know what I mean?
Who's got the newest iPhone?
Exactly. Yeah. Like a billboard. You're going to be a walking billboard. Walk out there and say, like, sponsored by. Maybe that's what we can do. We can get. Damn. Oh, Dave. I wish, man. I swear to God, I wish Rico Dowdy was in the draft this year. I would call him and say, can you wear an out of the box suit? Out of the box logo or some shit. You know what I mean? Like, what would it cost us to get a promo on one of these draft picks?
Rico's taking a beat tonight, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm. You can check out Mike. We're going to take over his show tomorrow night. He's actually going to be hopping on the Big Blue Power Hour.
What's up, Big Mike?
At 7 p.m. doing rounds 2 and 3, of course. He says, what's up, boys? Go Birds. Just like Matt and I said, I hope you miss your fucking pick tomorrow. Very simple.
Yep.
I don't care, Mike. I don't care. It's war when we're talking about this show. But I love you, brother. Thanks for tuning in. I can't say that last line there, but keeping it real. So, guys, listen, man.
He meant go boys. That's what he meant.
Oh, that's what I missed. See, that's what exactly the Eagles fan misspelled the shit. That's going to happen tomorrow.
That's what he meant to say.
That's what we hope. We're wishing that for tomorrow.
Well, let me ask you real quick. Get off topic 1 second. I want to ask you a serious question here.
Oh,
I don't know the rules of the draft. I don't know. I know it's 15 minutes to submit your
Is
ballot.
that is it 15?
Right? I think that's 30 actually. But
Wow. Okay.
it's 30 minutes. Second round's 15 or 10 or 15. But let's say 30 minutes here. Matt, you're on the clock. You're picking number 1. If you bring me up a ballot and it has a misspelled name, is that acceptable?
Wow.
They're probably giving you the benefit of the doubt, and if they can probably word it together of who it is, because some of these kids' names are like
only you would say that.
crazy long, and I always like think of when like guest speakers come up or the guest like callers come up, and it's like that crazy ass name, and I'm like, if that was me, I'd butcher the shit out of that damn name.
Matt, it's so funny when Joe got the fight club on 215 on Thursday nights. These names of these fighters we can't say. I mean, they're foreign names and we can't say them. So we take the first initial and the last initial. And Matt Klein, you just became MK tonight. Very simple. It's very simple.
I mean, listen, and that like gives a lot of credit to like the commentators during the game and all. Like they're pretty much
Deshaun Robinson.
Deshaun Robinson.
Mm-hmm. That's going to be like one of the Cowboys moves. It's going to be like Deshaun Robinson.
Deshaun Robinson.
Who the hell is Deshaun Robinson?
No, if they come out with a ballot that has the misspelled name, they're probably going to be like, you guys are stupid because the board's right in front of you.
The big you're in your draft board. They're going to show a clip on your draft board. That son of a bitch spelled the Bijan Robinson wrong on his own draft board.
What do they teach in Philadelphia?
Exactly. It must be the water. The water.
Yeah.
It must be the water down there. But guys,
how many times has Commissioner vouched names? I'm sure he's done it a lot.
Oh, of course, everybody has. Hell, when the comments come in, sometimes like I read a comment, I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna butcher this name. But yeah, I mean, listen, guys, I just hope we have a great draft tomorrow night. Listen, we're just at the start of the season. OTAs preseason hasn't began yet, training camp. But this is where it all starts, man. A dream comes true for a kid tomorrow. And 7 rounds, man. All I want is 7 rounds of good players, man, that can fit our team. That's all I want this year.
A college kid's going to wake up tomorrow morning, and his name's going to be called tomorrow night.
Yeah, and I'm going to wake up barely getting out of bed and putting my pants on the same damn way with the same amount of money that I had when I had busted my ass coaching these young kids, okay?
Hey,
you just hope one day that the kids we coach make it to that point and they can look back and say, our names, Coach Paul or Coach Matt.
What did John Travolta say?
Oh my God, Eileen!
More like Steve Harvey, if anybody.
Oh my God! Yeah, Matt, to your point, I none of my kids ever played like that, whenever to another level, things like that. But I would love to see one of the kids, go there. Joey played high ball with me. Shane went to prep and played 2 years of prep. To me, that was like the biggest accomplishment that I ever seen. Have him play a prep and winning a state title. I cried. I really did. And I felt so accredited, And then we went down to Florida and played for the Pop Winter Championship. I cried. That was a big accomplishment. To me, it was just like and Matt, you already know we have 30-some kids. We're proud fathers of 30 kids on the football field. To see any of these kids live up their dreams. So, guys, listen, man, we will get out of here. So tomorrow night, NFL draft, of course. Check it out. Rounds 1 tomorrow, 7:30 tomorrow night, live all the way to it ends. Friday night, we got you covered. Rounds 2 and 3, Big Blue Power Hour. Mike Laura will be keeping it over there, checking them out, keeping those Giants fans in
place.
In check, in place. But guys, for myself, Paul Spencer, Cowboy Dave, T.O.P. Matt Klein, a.k.a. Mr. Keith, I guess.
Mr. Keith.
We'll keep it real here. So, guys, we will see you next Wednesday night, 6:30, talking about who the hell we got or who the hell we didn't get. And we will probably mention Rico Dowdy one more damn time.
Right.
So who the hell knows? So.
Or 3.
Or 3 or 4. Yeah. But, Dave, I promise you, if he ever scores a regular season touchdown,
I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it.
Okay. You will get that jersey.
Okay.
All right, guys. We will see you next Thursday night, 6:30 p.m. And, guys, as we always say, How about them Cowboys?
Go boys, go.
Cowboys.